evening, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Nikki Clarke, and welcome to the Nikki Clarke Show live at the GOlive studios in Toronto. I'm so excited to be here. It's just another phenomenal evening, and I am very, very privileged to be a part of this journey where people can come on the show from all walks of life and share their heart stories, their stories of empowerment and encouragement and upliftment. And we have yet another incredible person with us today. She is the social media coordinator, communication coordinator for developing young leaders of tomorrow today. So please put your hands together and welcome Angelica Johnson Batista to the show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Oh, you're welcome. Lovely to have you. You look great.
Thank you. I try.
Amazing, amazing. So, Angelica, tell me, how did you get to where you are today, working with DY? Help me with the acronym.
Dialot. That's how.
Oh, there you go. Dialot, right behind us. Yes.
So I started off, I was an intern in my second year of college. I was doing advertising and marketing communications at Sheridan. And
I taught at Sheridan.
I know, it's very good.
I was a student there and I taught there, so we have something in common.
Great things come out of Sheridan, I see.
Great things come out of Sheridan, absolutely.
But yes, I got in contact with Candace, and I started off as an intern, just helping out with social media, creating posts, drafting things. And then later,
you have to have a very special skill for that.
Yes,
it's not
you
easy
have to be able to kind of connect on the go with youth and different platforms and things like that. But I truly do love social media, so it was a great place for me to be. And then I got into the Black Diplomats Academy, just helping out, just scheduling everything, making sure everything ran correctly. And that's where I am today. I work full-time doing the program as the program assistant, as well as doing social media for Dialot.
Okay, well, that's an amazing progression of your career in a short period of time.
Yes.
So that speaks a lot to, your talent and ability to kind of get things going. So that's pretty amazing. So tell me a little bit about the organization. So Dialot for short, for developing young leaders of tomorrow today. What is the mandate of Dialot?
So we are an organization that helps Black youth primarily to create pathways for careers, just making sure that they are able to put themselves in those positions to not only be confident in themselves, but confident in the environment that they're in, to work and connect with others alike like them. So we do have three main programs at the moment. First is Black Diplomats Academy, which I mentioned before, which helps Black youth get into careers such as diplomacy, private sectors, and stuff like that. And then we have Lead Like a Girl, which is for our Black girls, where we make sure that they're able to be confident in themselves before they get put into such a hard environment or such a hard society that kind of just drags them, with lack of a better term, and just being able to see different career paths that are open to them, not just the look more into the niche careers. And then our third one, which we are just launching, or our second year of launching, which is our C3 program, which is the co-op to cybersecurity, which helps youth as well, mostly Black teens, get into cybersecurity, learn how to code, and tap into that niche sector before it blows up. So gets them in there early.
That's wonderful. And all the pathways that you have described are phenomenal and so needed. But I would have to say, like, in particularly STEM, it's traditionally unrepresented by Black females. So it's wonderful to see that kind of push and nurturing in that sector. So kudos to you. Now, when you talked about diplomacy, I actually thought I was going to go into that field. If my mom was here in the audience, and I hope she's watching, she'd say, yeah, that was something that, I spoke about quite a bit as a teen. So who knows? It's never too late.
You can come over and we can teach you a little bit about it.
There you go. I can be part of your adopted youth. But well, I'm always young at heart anyway. I try, but that's really great work. And I also want to acknowledge the connector, the great connector. Can you talk about your founder?
Yes, I love talking about Candace. Candace is not only a great boss, but she's a great friend.
Her last name,
Candace Kachapa.
Kachapa.
Yes, and she's just amazing in all ways. She started this she founded Dialogue because she saw the disconnect between Black communities and seeing people like her. Funny enough, she didn't start off as a diplomat. She was a social worker. She went to school for social work. So when she was creating or when she was in those different spaces, she saw that she didn't see any Black women or Black youth being able to continue to rise. So that's where she came up with the idea for her first program, which is Black Diplomats Academy, and then to also lead young girls, lead like a girl, into that pathway for BDA and C3 and STEM in careers like that. So she is amazing.
Yes, she is. Yeah, and I have so much respect for her. So, hi, Candace. We appreciate you. Thank you for everything you do. What was your journey like as a young Black girl, trying to navigate through life? What were some of the challenges?
Truthfully, I've gone through probably 5 different career paths or career thoughts when I was younger. First, I wanted to be a lawyer, or actually, first I wanted to be a singer, as always. But then
don't say that. I'm going to ask you to sing.
Oh, no, please don't. But yes, I wanted to be a singer, but as soon as you start to go into school, you kind of see that you have to be more practical. So then I thought of being a lawyer. I guess, okay, yes, I can help. But then I looked at the heavy and mental health burdens that a lot of people had carried or can carry during learning and also helping people like that. So I knew that I wasn't in the best place for that. But I do love being able to share stories. I do love being able to connect with people all over the world, and social media is a great way to do so.
Yes.
So that's why I went to advertising and marketing at Sheridan, to be able to continue to make those stories. I myself love to do a little content creator here and there. So being able to help other organizations such as Dialogue be able to do the same thing was amazing. And it also helps me be creative. So it's my favorite thing to do.
Okay, so now I'm going to tap into your talent.
Yes.
Tell us 2 really good tips to create great content for social media. What's number 1?
Truly, first is being able to tap into a trend that hasn't popped out or isn't trending right yet. Being able to get there right at the beginning, and it's amazing because you get to also blow up with that trend. But also it's creating that community. I would always say to be yourself, pick a niche, pick a sector, something that you're good at, and continue through with that and continue with your messaging. It really does reach out to people. I know for myself, my favorite creators have a certain type of messaging. They're very friendly, they're inviting. That's the type of messaging that I like to do, which is what I like to do with Della as well. Create that story and push that narrative.
Okay. And is there a better time to post?
There is. It just depends on which social media platform that you're using. I find for Instagram, depends on the day as well. For example, Sunday isn't a good day to post because most people want to relax and they're thinking about going back to work.
Right.
But Saturday, Friday, or especially Wednesday, surprisingly, at like 12 o'clock, when people are at lunchtime is their best time. So it depends on different social media platforms that you're using. But yeah, definitely it's Instagram. And I believe LinkedIn and Twitter, those have specific times that you can pop on and is great for you to use.
And which one do you use?
And
tell us the handle.
I personally use for Dialot. We use LinkedIn, which you can find us at DYLOTT, Dialot. Twitter is Dialot_, and then Instagram, I believe it's Dialot_leaders. So those are the ones that you can find our messaging. You can connect with us on those 3.
All right. There's been some kind of debate about the social media content, and some people are saying that you shouldn't post that much. You should leave some kind of air of mystery. And then there's some people who have another school of thought that you should just post and post and post. What do you think?
I truly believe that for me personally, or as well for anything that I really do, is that I like to leave a little bit of privacy for myself and not to show everybody everything, and to be able to fine tune the things that you show to people. Just because sometimes you want to keep something for yourself, something for your family, something for your friends and stuff like that, just to be more personable to you. But you can also be able to curate that content to show a little bit of that to your public, but not too much. I always like to leave a little bit of a gap there.
A little buffer.
Yeah, buffer.
Yeah, privacy buffer.
Yes,
for
please.
Sure. So what's next for you? Tell us about a summit that's coming up.
So actually at the end of this week on Thursday, we have our 4-day summit where it'll be a combination of all the things that Black Diplomats Academy has had, or the cohort has done for the past few months since March. So they will present their working papers, which the working paper is basically recommendations for policies and from different sectors that they've worked on or talked to, or people that they've talked to, and putting that all together to show to other people, network with the private sector and networks that we do have that will be coming to our summit. So yes, that's basically what it's based off of, but we do have a lot of great stakeholders, amazing CEOs, founders from different sectors. Right off the bat, we do have Jackie Parchment. She was a former CEO of, I believe, I'm blanking on it. She was of Mercer Canada. She was the former CEO of Mercer Canada. She will be there speaking. And yeah, she's amazing. Once again, another Black woman coming up and showing her story, and she will be speaking about women in diplomacy. So so that's basically what our summit is about.
And where's that going to be? What time? Is it free?
No, it's a paid event.
Okay.
It's going to be in Toronto, 108 Chestnut Street, so downtown Toronto, in the heart of Toronto. So it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So after you get to explore and also see the culture of Toronto that we know and love.
And that's July
27th to the 30th. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you all the best with that. It sounds really exciting.
Thank you. It really is.
Where can people purchase the tickets?
So it's going to be on Eventbrite. You can also find it through our website, dialot.com, and we have a link where we'll tell you to go to Eventbrite and you can purchase your tickets there.
Okay, great. Is there anything else that we can share with the audience to support Dialot? Are you looking for volunteers, donations?
Yes, both. Yes to both. As Dialot is a nonprofit, so we do take donations to be able to help our community as well as the programs that we have and to make sure that we're able to run them. So yes, we do accept donations. They can donate through our website, dialot.com, or just purchasing a ticket also helps us to continue to run the Black Diplomats Academy.
Amazing. Well, I really appreciate everything that you shared. I'm very inspired, and I know it's going to create a legacy for so many youth and their families and their communities. It's a nice, beautiful ripple effect. But what would you say right now to someone watching, a youth who needs a little bit of encouragement? What would you tell them right now?
I would say to find a community. Find a community, find some people that you share the same thoughts with, share the same hopes and dreams with. One of the great things of the Black Diplomats Academy is that it's not just for work. A lot of the people or the youth that have come to us, they say that they need a community. Yes, they love work, and yes, they also want to be able to advance their careers, but at the base of that foundation, they need a community to be able to speak to encourage them. So I always say, find a community and reach out to them whenever you need help, and also to just kind of bounce ideas off of. I think that's being able to talk to someone about what's going on and to brainstorm some ideas of what to do next is amazing. Or find a mentor. Mentors are great as well. So yes, community and mentors, just reaching out to those around you is amazing. It's great.
Wonderful. What the African adage is, it takes a village.
Exactly.
To raise a child, it takes a community and mentors.
Yes.
To change lives. So I really appreciate everything you shared today. Thank you so much. And just tell us again how people can find you on social media.
You can find us at LinkedIn. For LinkedIn, it's Dialot_, or LinkedIn is just Dialot, and for Twitter, it's @dialot_. And for Instagram, you can find us at dialot_leaders. Thank you.
All right. Angelica, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much. I hope everything works out for the event, and come back anytime to talk more about what you do. All right. Well, you've been watching the Nikki Clarke Show. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you've been inspired. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please reach out to us at contact@nikkiclarkenetwork.com and take a look at 15 years of content on the website nikkiclarkenetwork.com. And also, you are invited to the 15-year anniversary, October 27th, live here at the studio. There's going to be wonderful music, cake, and lots more. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Love you, and see you next time.